So this is our spring cleanup, part 2. I think it's time for a cup of tea in our new mug. Brought this from studio. It already had the Digs gardening on it, and then we can just personalise the rest of the mug. So we put GV allotments. And this is where we make our tea. Got our water down here, some biscuits, some 3-in-1 coffee, and we've got all this toilet roll for cleaning cups. We try to use these disposable cups as much as we can, because then we just throw them on the compost. But sometimes you just want a proper cup of tea, and we do that in our cup. So what we've done is we continued with these edges along here. If you remember, I showed in a previous video how we're using 2 pieces of shiplap, one way, one the other way. That gives you a nice thick piece, and then we screw through into some stakes into the ground. We've got weed fabric all the way under here, all the way along up to here. We've just got to get another wheelbarrow or so of fabric in here. The weeding that Ben was doing in there is having a little bit of break. He's actually building a raised planter, and you can see him up there screwing that away and cutting that down to size, and then that's going to go over this area here, and then another one over here, and then we're going to have this jasmine plant you can see just briefly over there, which I got for my birthday. It's going to grow up one side of the trellis. The other side, this side here, going to be sweet peas, and there's going to be borders either side as well, possibly coming all the way down here to where I am now. And we're possibly going to put planters down either side with some dahlias and things in there. But obviously we've got to wait for these field beans to finish, and we've got to continue de-weeding this bit over here. So I'm going to pop over and see how Ben's getting on, sawing the ends off, and then I'll show you when the planter's in. So this is the left border that Ben has built. We've used one of these 6-foot long edging boards, cut in half, and this is where the climbing jasmine is going to go, and then we're going to have some other plants in here, some dahlias and things, begonias. Ben's going to build exactly the same this side, and we'll be having climbing peas and other plants in here. When all these daffodils die off, I am going to thin them out a bit, because I think there's far too many in here. So I'm going to thin those out, and then we're going to completely fill this bed all the way to the top. Probably using a hugelkultur, so half of it will be bark and the top half will be compost, and then we'll be sowing all the summer bedding plants in there. So we'll have colour from here to here, up around the arch, down the other side, and then in this one here is where we've got the wild flower mix. 2 different ones. One's a wild flower and the other one is to attract bees. And the bird feeders I put up here, because if they drop any seeds and it falls in here and grows. I'm not too fast, because this is a wild bed. This is the jasmine. So I'm just going to take of its pot, going to separate the stakes and its sort of the elastic bands that hold it all together. Try and spread it out a little bit to train it, and that will climb, hopefully, up the arch. So we've separated all the jasmine. It was all held together with clips and elastic bands and things. So we've separated that, so we've got all the long runners which we're going to train up the arch. So we've got several lengths there. Unfortunately, one bit did break off here, so we've lost one section there, but I'll show you what it's like once we get it on. Yeah, so what we've done, we've planted the jasmine in, And we've got plenty of soil around the roots of it, and we trained it to climb up here. Once again, we did break a little bit off, unfortunately, but once that gets established and well watered, that will look good. Now the reason why we haven't finished planting here is because we've actually got dahlias and begonias to go in. So they're going to go into here, and then it's going to be covered with the compost. Need to keep them covered until you know, all the frost is over. So if I do get them dug in, I shall have some fabric over it to protect it. But that's the jasmine. And now what we're going to do is we've got to build another one on the other side. Hopefully we'll try and get it done today. Ben's just filling up the watering cans, and then we're going to water the wildflower garden here. We've got the water bowl to go back onto the stand for the birds, some more seed and some fat balls to put up for them. The Ben's just giving that a good watering that in. And this is the bird bath cum water. That's just giving that a clean out. And we actually use our bottled water for the birds, so I don't see why, if we can't drink water out of the water butt, then I wouldn't expect the birds and the wildlife to. So we've got bottled water, which we'll top that up with now. And then that goes back on the stand. And we're going to top up the bird feeders, the fat balls, and the half a coconut, which they seem to like. And these are what the birds like. They're like a half a coconut. And the packet that we bought from B&M just says sweet coconut feeders with mealworms in. I remember as a boy making fat balls with yoghurt pots and a bit of string. You used to have to melt some lard, and then when the lard's melted, you add the bird seed, then fill the pot up, let it dry, then hang it up outside, and the birds used to feed them from that way. Now that was when I was probably 30 years younger. That's the wildlife all sorted. We've got there two seed feeders, 1, 2, 3 coconuts. And also they've got their fat balls. So that really concludes today's video. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you do like our content, please do subscribe, hit the like button. You can also contact us through our social media sites. That's Twitter @GLACJones, Instagram GB_allotment_vlogs, and on Facebook, if you do a search for My Big Allotment Project, you'll find all our details there. You can also check out our website, www.allotmentguide.com. Thanks very much, guys. See you in the next video.